What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video by yours truly. Boys, this morning I saw the funniest shit and I had to share it. And now it's already making its way towards 100,000 views on Twitter. Yeah, I had to quote this. Box did me the honor of sharing a glimpse of the story of HSR 3.2. Let's take a quick look at it, why don't you?
White screen, black text. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait! Oh my god! Wait! Oh my god! Wait! What? No way!
This is the true trial of time. That's some good words. I like those words. We're gonna come back to the words in a bit. Load screen into good old black screen, boys. There it is. Hey, listen. Imagine this, boys. Now you not only getting a black screen with white text, you getting a white screen with black text. And hey, guys, you like that? You like what we did there? Look good. Gave it a little Dewey spice. Hey, you can't say devs didn't listen. So I said some things never change, and I really was smacking this morning, bro. This was 11 hours ago. I really was smacking. It's already at 74,000 views, 1.8K likes, 60. It's pacing, boys. All right, this is gonna climb. This is gonna climb and farm for sure. But that's not the only thing I want to talk about. What I find fascinating about this whole ordeal is later on, I found this. I did a little bit of digging. I was trying to see, I wonder if anybody's uploaded the full story already, just so we can get a glimpse. Because what was in my brain was they said we were gonna get some more cutscenes into the story. And so I came over here and I saw somebody uploaded all 8 hours of the HSR Yap Fest. That's right, boys. If you ain't done the story yet, you're in for a bare minimum of 7 hours and 57 minutes. And let me tell you something, brother man was strictly business in here. I was glossing over it just to see what was going on. I could see a little bit of the methodical approach to the story. He was straight. He was like straight as an arrow, sticking to the script like lint on denim. And still 8 hours. Y'all know if I do a story like that, it's gonna take me 10.5 hours because I like to digest things. You scroll over here to the right and I found shout out my boy Meloo. I'm gonna link his channel in a bit. He showed all bosses and cutscenes. Now, the total time, the runtime for that is 8 minutes and 28 seconds. But brother, that's 1% of the Yap Fest you're gonna be going through. And get this isn't just cutscenes. This is cutscenes and boss fights combined, okay? So we're not getting 8 solid minutes of cutscenes here. So just based off of this overview, all right, hey, look, no hate in my blood, at all. But I don't think we've gotten an improvement in storytelling and presentation at all in patch 3.2. Now here, check this out. Because I went and I told you I did a little bit of homework. I was like, all right, let me see what they cooking for right here. I was looking at this and I was like, oh nah, brother. Why am I looking at the back of her head? Boys, I got this shit on 2.0, all right? This shit running twice as fast. I got it on 2x speed. And she is, all I see right here is the back of her goddamn head this entire time. Boys, look. Cameraman must be on strike again. You know what this reminds me of, guys? Deadass. This reminds me of the PS1 turn-based games I used to play, right? Because see, look, fellas. Back in the day, okay, we didn't have the resources, right? The devs didn't have the resources back in the PS1 days when I was playing Legend of Legaia, Legend of Dragoon, Final Fantasy 8, 9, you know what I'm saying? So they didn't have a choice but to present you with that level of presentation and that level of facial expressions, right? You just kind of had to stare at somebody's back of the head because that's what we was working with at the time. But boys, $1.3 billion is what HSR exclusively made. Okay, just this title, not Genshin Impact. That's a whole different beast. And this is the best they could do with their story presentation, even after the feedback that was given to them. And the reason I'm being quite critical right now is because in their live stream, they were so goddamn convincing that their story was going to be improving in terms of the presentation. We're going to be reducing the black screens and we're going to add in some white screens. But it doesn't stop there. My brother Tectone logged into the game, you know, and Let's check out and see what he was met with as soon as he logged into the game, boys.
Let's see.
Frame zero.
Stop. Stop!
Oh, that's a whole new level of desperate, bro.
Stop! Before you even get in the game, you're kidding. Brother, I have never seen Honkai Star Rail be this desperate.
Hey, bro, they time traveling. They time traveling backwards, bro. Like, look, this is what the low tier gacha games do. You know what I'm saying? The low tier gacha games, brother, as soon as you log in, boom, bam, discount here, bro. Save money, buy now.
That is chat. There's only 2 buttons on the screen, and I almost didn't even notice the one at the top right.
You guys don't understand, man. Like this says so much. I'm dead ass. I think HSR has lost a lot more money than people realize. I mean, they're just showing their ass at this point.
It's just go to warp front and center. This is the new fucking character. Pull her now. Super sales day. Stop.
I didn't even know about this.
Deal 690%.
690? That's almost over my power level, bro.
Buy. 690% value.
Dude, insane deal, bro.
Buy 570% value.
No way. I spend 99 cents and I get 570% off? Oh my God.
Ding dong, exclusive.
That's pretty good, man.
Cherished recollection. And now what's all this, guys?
Yeah, what's this?
Obtain the specific number of oneric shards to claim rewards.
Wait, those aren't free.
Oneric pouch has been reset. So are you telling me that I only need to buy 12,000?
Bro, you gotta whip out a calculator to calculate this shit. This is how expensive it is, bro.
480 plus 8,000.
Hey, you know what, man? The reality of it is the average IQ in the gacha space, they not worried about calculating that, bro. They just clicking the spend. They just clicking the purchase.
Guys, the low price of $250, you can finish the event. Oh my God. Absolute cinema.
No story improvement, boys. All right, listen. No skip button, extended dialogue, extended black and white screens. No real concrete improvements to the game. Nah, bro, listen, dog. The only improvements are tied to you spending more money, brother. We ain't improving a goddamn thing. We got to go back to this, okay? Y'all got to hear this. Y'all got to hear it straight from the horse's mouth, bro, okay? Because, like, y'all think I'm lying over here. Let's hear it. In 2025, Star Rail will experiment with more in-game content. In-game, not end-game. For example, one of these initiatives is incorporating animations into the main storyline. Like those animated shorts of Flash and Rondo across countless Kalpas. We'll be able to see them in game in the future? Indeed. Here's a recent example. We're releasing a short about Castorice and Idonia soon. And after version 3.2 goes live, you'll discover that it's actually a segment of the main storyline, closely tied to the Trailblaze mission. See, boys, at this point, I will admit, I was interpreting it as more storyline. But they were actually just saying, no. We're not giving you more cutscenes. We're just calculating where the cutscenes are going to be placed inside of our 8-hour Yap Fest like we normally do. Previous shorts were all standalone episodes, so the content mostly covered character backstories or extra stories. But as the main story progresses, we hope to present key plot points in more diverse ways. See, I'm sitting here thinking more cutscenes, but in reality, it's same runtime of cutscenes placed in different points. But you're still gonna have to listen to us talk your fucking ears off without an option to skip for 8 hours straight. I mean, good God, bro. So we're not necessarily, I mean, maybe you can make an argument that they're improving the story. But if that's the argument we're making here, sure, they're improving the story at the smallest decimal point possible. But the predatory practices of the game are getting pushed to the fucking ceiling. As soon as you log in, warp banner, want this price 700% off, you can get it, buy it now. Another goddamn event going on, spend $250, get maximum value. I mean, dude, as I said before, boys, listen, I've been in this space for a while now. It's crazy, actually, how fast time goes by. I've been in this space for years now. It's crazy because one of the redeeming qualities of the mainstream gacha games is not having to deal with shit like this. One of the annoying things you deal with in like low quality gacha games, as soon as you fucking log in, boom, hitting you with a deal. No thanks. Another deal pops up. No thanks. Another deal pops up. No thanks. This is giving off those vibes. It's like, wait, hold on. Why are we going? We're going backwards? What the fuck? And people think I'm hating on them when I'm being very critical of this. I'm not hating. I'm telling you that when you thought they were coming into the space to try and like improve it and give you a more closer like experience to what a regular game is going to feel like, now we're going backwards in terms of gacha practice, which is bad. I'm just going to keep it a stack. This is horrible. So HSR 3.2, based off of what I've seen here, it looks pretty bad, boys, but look, I'll make y'all a deal, and I'm gonna make a deal that's real tough, okay? If this video gets 5,000 likes, I will watch the HSR 3.2 story. Because listen, fellas, it is uploaded on YouTube right now in full by this gentleman right here, CG Inferno. So I can watch it without even playing the fucking game, and then do a story review without even installing the game. But if I'm gonna spend probably 10 hours of my time, we're gonna need 5,000 likes. Now, does 5,000 likes do anything for me? No, it's just to state a message of how many people really want to see me rip this goddamn story asunder, or if it's good and it has any redeeming qualities. As you guys have seen my content in the past, I'm very fair. This is not a smear campaign on HSR. There's just so much bad shit occurring in the game and so much more predatory practices occurring. So if the story is actually good, I'll give it its flowers. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's no way, looking at this presentation right here, that 8 hours of story yap fest is going to convince me that it's actually good. Do they have some good redeeming qualities of dialogue? Sure. But I'll be honest, most of that's carried by Greek mythology lore. It's not really HSR. It's just, you're just taking lore that already exists, rich, robust lore from Greek, and just attaching your fucking Hoyo design to it. So yeah, 5,000 likes. And I need you to understand this. Hold up, because I want you to understand how hard that is for my channel. So here's a good outlook on how many likes my videos get. This one's 1,400. This one's 4,000. But that's because Zani is being promoted. Everybody's more excited about Zani than they are about my video. And I'm pretty good at reacting to that type of stuff. This one's 3,900, but that's because I literally April Fool's everyone, convincing them that I was going to come back to HSR. No fucking shot. 4,000 likes on this. That's a story review. And I always go very hard on my story reviews. I go maximum quality and I avoid slop at all costs. So that makes sense. 9,900. I've been getting a lot of goddamn likes lately. That one is because I uninstalled HSR. Wholly based. This is a top 5 greatest gacha trailers of all time. 4,400. I'll be honest, the Wuthering Waves audience is just very supportive. Very supportive. But my average likes are 2,000, 1,000, 500, 1,600, 700, 800, 6,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 2,000, 500, 1,000, 1,800, 3,000, 1,000, 3,000, 1,000. What I'm trying to tell you is I don't get 5,000 likes for no fucking reason. If y'all can get this video 5,000 likes, I will actually go and look at this entire fucking Yap Fest here and then make a story review about it.